It's the turn of the 19th century, and the world is gripped by amazing aviation innovations. From the Wright brothers' first flight to Louis Blériot's historic crossing of the English Channel, there's no stopping these pioneers and their flying machines. And during this time, a young Swiss watchmaker named Leon Breitling gains a reputation for making precision timing instruments and specialized watches with a stopwatch function known as a chronograph.
The connection between Breitling and aviation began very early. He was known for his instruments of measurement, chronographs, counters, and the first aviators were quick to adopt these instruments. They needed to measure the duration of a flight in order to master their flight times.
Leon surpasses his competition by making his mechanisms simple, accurate, and reliable.
In a very real way, these were cutting-edge scientific instruments that helped mankind make sense of his surroundings. It was like having the kind of latest sort of iPad.
In 1914, Leon Breitling's son Gaston takes over. Watchmaking genius runs in the family. Gaston finds clever ways to make chronographs practical and easy to use. His most famous invention? A wrist chronograph with separate start, stop, and reset operations. Pilots love it. For the first time, they can measure the total time of a journey, even if there are breaks in between. In 1932, a third generation, Willy Breitling, enters the family business. His first innovation? A second independent reset push piece. It makes the stopwatch chronograph function easier to use and gives visual balance to the face. Today, this design is still the look of every modern chronograph watch. During World War II, Willy solidifies Breitling's link with aviation by developing a line of onboard chronographs for cockpit instrument panels. In Royal Air Force bombers, Breitling gains a worldwide reputation for accuracy and reliability.
He's
the one who made it the brand you see on the airplanes, that you see in construction, that you see on pilots. He also had the idea of achieving perfection. It's also something very important in the history of the chronograph. So I think that he had an enormous impact on the whole company, really.
In the 50s, Willy transforms Breitling from war to peace and launches the Navitimer, a wristwatch made for civilian pilots with a circular slide rule. It becomes the official watch of the Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association, the most iconic Breitling model ever made. Under Willy's leadership, Breitling thrives.
He was a great communicator. I think that he played a big role because he really brought Breitling to the world.
But Willy and Breitling face challenges ahead. The world and watchmaking are changing forever. Will they be ready for a new era?